Okay then guys, so most of the things, I think, well, might not be all of them actually, all of them are sort of apps on either iPad or on your Mac or on iPhone, iPod Touch. The first one is not going to be popular with Western computers, but let's go. This is Reflection app, so it's basically a cheaper version than what we're doing now with the mirroring of the iPad screen. So you can have this app running on your MacBook. It costs about $14.99, so it's around about £10, and basically you can mirror your iPad screen or your iPhone 4S screen onto your Mac, link it up to the presentation, so your projector, and you can show different things around the classroom. You can share apps, and one way I've done it or used it is to do a short sort of screencast. So previously you had to either jailbreak your iPad to screencast the screen of your iPad. So I've used it to show colleagues how to set restrictions on the particular things that are on your iPad. Next one. This is Education's app. I talked about this at TeachMeet PCSA last time, which is really good interactive whiteboard from the iPad. So if you're linking this up to your Reflection app, you could wander around the class, talk, scribble on the screen, show little animations like this one here that was produced by the guys in my Year 11 class, just showing the structure of a leaf cell and showing the gas exchange in that leaf cell. So you can share those, it records their voice so you can hear it. Yeah, so it records what you're saying at the time when you're drawing on the screen. They've pinched or borrowed pictures from the internet and basically just annotated that as they go along. This one found relatively recently, and it's quite good for especially Year 11 students to make their own study plan, so like a revision timetable. I know I was guilty of spending ages on a revision timetable, might even like coloured it in and spent absolutely ages just because it was procrastinating from actually revising. Basically, you can input all your exams. So this is an iPhone or an iPod Touch app. Input all your exams. Input maybe how long the exam are, how long you want to revise for each one, and on this side here, it's got the priority as well. Okay, so the priority of each subject you can put on, and then it'll make the revision timetable for you. A good thing about this, you can say when you don't want to revise. So the student can say, right, I can't revise on this day because I've got rugby training or whatever, and it'll work that around for you, and it'll show you at the end how much you've revised, when you've revised, and really good to follow and track that progress. Kat spoke earlier about tutor time activities. This one, alongside with the Reflection app, is a very fond favourite of my tutor group. So we use this alongside the Word programme, and basically it's like Boggle, but on the iPad. And we pass it around and we have a leaderboard, and they can just go ahead, link up all the words, very competitive. And it's surprising how engaging it is and how much competition you can have in tutor time. Socrative was mentioned last time by Alessio at TeachMeet, which spurred us on to do a little bit of work at sharing these quizzes. So basically, if you haven't heard of Socrative, it's like the clickers that used to be amazingly expensive for doing quizzes in school and getting student feedback. Basically, you can ask sort of true or false questions. You can set up quizzes, and you can also sort of get feedback from the kids instantly from either their mobile device, iPads you've got in lessons, or anything that can access the internet. So as I said, from that presentation that Alessio did last time, we made a bank of resources, so shareable codes for Socrative, and we focused it on the Science GCSE exams that are coming up. So we made a series of these short answer questions and also multiple choice questions that could be run as a starter. They could be run as a plenary for revision sessions. And basically we just shared them, and it's gathered a lot of response really from everybody on the TDS, loving these codes, and more people are uploading. 3 seconds left, and I think I've done, boom.